Mahogany and Fur just ended. Don't you feel a little bit dirty? It's time to pull up a chair, grab some tea and an Afghan, because WTMT Cleveland is proud to present to you, our faithful listeners, Lance and the Lesbian.
Hi, this is Carl from Mahogany and Fur, and I just wanted to let you know that tonight, Lance and the Lesbian will not be airing. Instead, we have Bella and the Lesbian airing on Mahogany and Fur, on WTMT Cleveland. Fuck, I fucked that up.
Well, thank you for being our special guest this evening.
Thank you for having me.
Well, today I think that we're going to discuss the Cleveland Pride Festival and what a success it was this year.
Yeah, it was amazing. It was very, very good to be involved with it.
Well, can you tell us a little bit about the types of people who came to the Pride Festival and the experience that you had?
The Pride Festival was very diverse this year. We had a little bit of we also had a great turnout when it came to go ahead and religious churches marching in our Pride Parade. We had the largest Pride Parade to date. It was quite interesting seeing everybody coming into the park from the bottom of the hill. Kind of made you feel like you wanted to run away.
That sounds kind of scary.
It was kind of scary when 300 people come at you at the same time. It's just, it is a thing.
I never like when too many people come at me at the same time.
I don't think you like when people come on you at all.
No, that's why I was at Pride.
Yeah, that's exactly.
So, Carl,
but some people at Pride like it when people
Carl,
come on
I'd
them.
like to take you on as a special guest. You
Hi.
were at Pride,
I was,
and
yeah.
can you tell us a little bit about your experience?
Well, I kept on looking for girlfriends for you.
Yeah, we didn't find very many viable candidates.
You told me that there's no beautiful white lesbians in Ohio. They're all black girls.
There is beautiful white lesbians in Ohio. I
She
happen
said
to know some of them.
Not her taste though. I think she actually likes black lesbians the best.
Oh wow, it's a revelation.
There's nothing wrong with that
Drop my
though.
phone.
No, there's nothing wrong with that.
There's absolutely nothing wrong with being a lesbian.
Thank you for holding my purse.
It's actually probably better off than being straight.
Well, Carl, girls are crazy, but
we learn how to live with them and love them and accept them for who they are.
I love everyone. I don't care.
Carl, can you tell us a little bit about the drag kings that you saw there?
Yes, I did. I did not realize that there were drag kings. And what a drag king is, for the uninitiated, is somebody who is a woman, and like a drag king, where they would dress up like a woman, they dress up like a man with the chin strap. They get the little chin strap, and
Yes, that is very typical
chin strap, and their boobies.
drag kings is
Their boobs.
chin straps.
Their boobs are very much pushed in, and they look just like douchebags that hang out at nightclubs, but they're actually girls, and they're dancing with girls. And
Girls
it's
can
just,
be douchey too.
Oh, that's true.
This is very true.
Girls douche sometimes. Yes.
What is playing in the background?
This would be Untouchable Face by Ani DeFranco, probably
Ani
circa about 1993 would be my best guess.
Oh, Annie.
You and your fucking untouchable face.
Well, I have not seen Ani as many times as you've seen Nine Inch Nails, but I have seen her in about 5 states.
Does that have honey in it, by the way?
Did you see
Tastes very- that tea
Bitch
tastes
perform
very
at
nice.
the festival?
Bitch?
Bitch is a recording artist.
Like
Bitch and
from
Theron.
Bitch and Animal?
No, Bitch and Theron.
Oh, okay.
They performed. They were lovely. I performed with them at the Ohio Lesbian Festival.
I did not. I have seen
There's Ohio
Bitch
Lesbian
with...
Festival?
Yes, it's in the middle of the woods now.
We
It's
should
very
probably
protrude
sponsor
about
that. Lance and the Lesbian should sponsor that, yeah.
Do you do any burlesque shows at the Michigan Women's Festival?
I haven't yet, but probably one of these days.
Seems
I
like
try not to
Ladies.
camp. Camping is not my thing.
Ladies, I have to go, but I want to thank you for letting me in the
Thank you,
studio
sir.
today. You guys go ahead and continue your conversation.
You're so wonderful.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Well, thank you. As our guest, what would you like to talk about today
Oh my.
with the lesbian?
With the lesbian, I know a lot about lesbians, so it's, it's not one of those mysteries. It's a welcome thing. Are you going to the women's happy hour tomorrow?
I was not planning. I will actually be in Columbus for the beer festival.
Oh, that sounds amazing.
I'm hoping it is.
these men are whispering to each other in front of the women's hour. What are they putting on there? No?
Well, Mark, why don't you tell us a little bit about what you would like to know about the lesbian experience?
Well, let me just preference everything. I come from a very small town next to Duluth,
Oh, dear.
Minnesota.
Minnesota, eh?
And,
Hey.
I came back here to just say that I'm from Minnesota.
we
Nobody
did-
thought of Minnesota.
we
No,
didn't
no.
have too many, well, we call them queer folk.
Oh, the queer folk.
We didn't
Queer
have
folk?
too many queer folk from where I came from. But I did have an uncle who was,
Very touchy-feely.
no, I wouldn't say he was touchy-feely. I would say that he was very sharp. He was a very sharp dresser.
Oh,
A
very
lot of-
snazzy.
his eyebrows were always waxed.
Oh.
Later found out that he left his family at the age of 45. He had 8 kids by then.
It is a lot of
and,
kids.
and moved to Las Vegas. And
Oh.
now he works as a stagehand for
RuPaul, right?
RuPaul. That's correct. That's correct. RuPaul.
I love RuPaul.
Does he work for the drag race at all?
Well, he refuses to become my Facebook friend, but
Oh.
even though the family and I have tried to bring him back home.
You can only do so much.
So I guess my question is, should I worry about heroin abuse or cocaine or possibly money laundering? I don't know how it goes in the queer world.
Well, Mark, I don't think that it's necessarily in the queer world. I would be a little concerned about him living in Vegas, and I would be more concerned with gambling problems, maybe a slight addiction. That,
Because I saw this movie called 8mm, and it was by my favorite actor ever, Nicolas Cage, and I was
Yes,
really off-put by the actual
he's
movie.
very good.
Nicolas Cage is a wonderful
I was very
actor.
off-put. Now, mind you, the movie was a
Wonderful.
daytime movie. It was edited for TNT, but it disturbed me greatly.
Did it edit out the for
And-
length and content?
And I had to go talk to my pastor about it
Right, they're
afterwards.
understandable. I would
can't-
have to too.
I
After seeing
just-
that movie. That's why I won't watch a movie called 8mm. I'm not a
And-
fan of that size film.
And Carl, pretty much what my pastor told me was, this is what my uncle does now.
Well, I think the best thing that you can do is just reach out as much as you can and send him your prayers. Even if he's not listening, God still is.
You know what? And I do believe that in the bottom of my heart. I do believe that. I know he's going to go to hell either way, but I just I don't want his sin to rub off on me.
Did he rub off on you?
Maybe once or twice when I was
Okay,
4 or
I
5, but
understand.
my memory was
understand.
so.
I understand your pain.
But he was a good man. He was a good man.
Was he a white pastor?
Yeah, was he white?
He
No,
was once.
actually, he was Asian. He was adopted.
So he was
but-
yellow?
So you didn't feel
What is with your mic?
it just doesn't like it.
I guess that Lance and the Lesbian show has bad equipment.
Me personally, I believe that's God telling us that
The show's over.
the show's over.
Yes, well,
Pancakes.
by the sound of Ani, it sounds like it's time to go, but I'd like to thank you all for being our special
You're
guests
welcome.
this
You're very
evening
welcome.
on Lance, even though he's not here.
So Bella and the Lesbian?
And Bella and the Lesbian.
Yay.
BNL.
Thank you for having me, everyone.
Thank
This is
you.
amazing.
Thank,
Thank
you
you.
all.
Thank you.
Can I just give a quick shout out?
Yeah.
To the lesbian.
I'm having a Bible study Sunday at 5 p.m. The traditional service will be over by then, so you can go home and have supper. Come back in your street clothes. Nothing crazy. Just, khakis and a cardigan.
I love cardigans.
We like to have fun and play it loose. So
Can we
Right.
play
just
are we gonna
khakis
play,
and a
are we gonna
cardigan.
play board games?
Maybe
Maybe?
We can play Jesus Christ Superstar if you want to.
Are,
Or is
that,
that too
are you
much?
going to have treats?
we will have treats. We will
Okay,
have
what kind of
Okay.
treats are you
Purple
going to have?
Kool-Aid.
My
Venom,
wife is actually making delicious Rice Krispie
Rice Krispie treats?
It's been passed down from her
Does she
grandmother
put
to her mother.
marshmallows in those?
Does she?
What, can I bring the decaf coffee? Or do you already have somebody in
Oh
charge
no,
of
the
that?
more the merrier.
Okay,
We
thank
like
you.
to try different blends.
Okay.
Are you guys going to have any kind of other beverages for people that don't like decaf coffee?
Yes. For those not too wild.
I don't want to get too wild.
For those not too wild.
Are you gonna have some
Are
water?
you
We will
gonna
have
have
bottled water.
alcohol?
We will have bottled water
Alcohol.
and caffeine-free Coca-Cola.
Are we gonna have alcohol there?
Alcohol? Can I bring some?
Only
Some
the blood of Christ will
Jägermeister?
be there.
I feel like you're mocking
Blood of
me
Christ.
and my beliefs right now. I think you already know the answer that we absolutely won't have alcohol
Can I
there.
spike the punch?
And the fact that you even that's a question of yours means you need to come and have fellowship with us.
I will
Because
have
you're
fellowship
wicked
with you.
and you need to turn.
You don't
away
know
from your
how
evil
wicked
ways.
I
Now, are
am.
we allowed?
Mark,
are we allowed to bring our gay or lesbian
I
friends
am a
to this?
married man, okay?
I know this is
I
Lance
know
and the
your
lesbian,
wife tells
but are
me all your
lesbian
time.
are lesbians allowed to come even though this is Lance and the lesbian?
No, we want them to come because
So
we
you
feel
wanna
like we
switch
can
them
bring
over?
them back to
Oh,
Jesus Christ,
okay.
our Lord
Do you
and
want
Savior.
them to make love to Jesus?
What if they want to see Mary?
That's that hurts my heart that you would put it like that, Carl. It hurts my heart.
You don't want them to make love to
No,
Jesus?
I want them to
This is
love Jesus, not
ridiculous.
make love to him.
We want Jesus to be within our hearts.
Jesus is asexual.
Do you want?
Mark, have I had a chance to compliment you on your
Red
pleated khakis?
and your red
Are
shirt?
Are those new?
Well, my wife laid the clothes out for me.
Okay.
Your
I'm
wife
not
lays
quite
a lot
sure.
of things for you.
Well, thank you everyone
So
for
fuck you
once
and your
again
untouchable face.
for being part of Lance and the Lesbian. We'll see you next week.
Once again, the service will be 5 p.m. at New Fellowship Cornerstone Baptist Church, Sick and Coming
I
of
really
the
like
Holy
your
Temple
wife.
Jesus Christ on the Rock Church. That's in Parma, Ohio.
She has a really tender touch.
Ignore
Thank everybody for
ignore
listening.
that last comment.
She likes to touch
No,
you when
I-
you're
I-
not looking.
You know, I gotta tell you, Erica, you told me to come on this podcast, and you told me that it would be open to Christians and those who were lost. And I
I
feel
am
like
always lost.
I feel like this
I am lost.
this
Always
temptress
lost.
sitting next to me.
Temptress with red hair.
I
I'm
feel
sorry,
like
you
this
just have
temptress sitting next to me.
to learn how to
Accept this.
I'm just gonna leave now, okay? But
Okay.
the invitation's still open. My arms and the doors of the church are always open.
Thank you
So
very
is
much
his,
for
so is his anus.
thank you very much for your participation on today's show. We look forward to having you back. Good night.
For existing in the first place, and who am I? That I should be vying for your touch, said who am I?